Do realtors make too much? This is a question that I'm getting asked a lot lately. This has been getting a lot of attention lately because of all the attention that's been on the commission lawsuits. I've been seeing it all over the comments on my videos on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and all these different places. And I think most of us need to step back and remember for a second that real estate people are independent contractors. And they're not only independent contractors, they're independent contractors in an industry with an 87% failure rate, in an industry where there is no security. There is no car allowance. There is no health care. There is no salary. There's none of that. They are in an industry where if you don't hunt, you don't eat. And at the end of the day, you eat what you hunt, right? And, I think when most of us go into a business and we spend $100 or we buy a coffee or we go to wherever, we know that when we spend that $100, it doesn't go directly into the pocket of the business owner. We know that there is a cost of goods, there's distribution, there's a cost for that actual building, there's employees, there's all of these things. And most businesses are lucky if they can get a 10 to 15% profit rate. And real estate is no different. The average real estate person, has the cost of office space. They have the split to their broker, which is significant, right? They've got their taxes. They've got franchise fees if they're within a franchise. They've got employees. They've got a team. They've got an admin. They've got a TC, a transaction coordinator. They've got ongoing training and coaching to remain the best that they absolutely can be for you. They've got their car that is absolutely necessary, gas, which is skyrocketing, marketing, advertising, photos, signs, sign installation, software to run their business, which is significant. There are all these things that we don't even think about when we work with a real estate person that they are taking on as a business that we have to think about, right? There's overhead, there's risk in this industry. In an industry where in the US, there's about 1.5 million professionals all fighting over a transaction pool of just over 4 million properties this year, where if we divvied it out evenly, it would be, less than 3 properties per agent. We need to remember that, okay? And so what I'm saying to you is next time you see a realtor that you think makes too much or is doing really well, rather than trying to figure out how to get them to make less or thinking they make too much, what you really should do is you should buy them a cup of coffee. You should sit them down and you should ask them for business advice. Because if you're sitting down with them and they made it in this industry, it means that they have made it in an industry where 87% of their colleagues, 87% of their competition couldn't cut it and couldn't make it a point that they're at right there getting criticized by others. That person's been doing something right. You should give them a hug and you should ask them for some advice.